Hello guys, my name is SONY. In today's video I will just talk less as possible and try to build the ultimate rig. You can use this rig for your GH5, GH5S, GH5 Mark II and also for your GH6 most probably. Before I start, down in the description there will be links for each products which I will mention in this video, and also I made reviews for these products individually. I will put cards up over here if you want to check them out. So let's start building this rig. Of course we need a camera and I'm using GH5. As I was saying, you can use GH5, GH5S, GH5 Mark II, which makes this rig really versatile. And I went with the TILTA system when I was building my rig. The reason is TILTA is making amazing products for the cameras. There is a lot of holes, as you can see in this cage, which allows you to attach a lot of accessories. You will see better why I like this cage after I attach the camera here. So let's go ahead and do that. There's just one screw which holds the GH5 and don't worry, it holds it quite well. Just make sure that it's tight enough. And after you put this over here, I would like to show straight away. As you can see, the battery compartment is not blocked, which is really important if you're getting your cage for your camera, because I don't think you want to take your camera out from the cage to replace the battery. That's not ideal. From the top section you will see that none of the buttons are blocked. That's also really important. As you can see, you can access your switches over here as well without any problems, and all your buttons are accessible as well, which makes this cage really handy. And plus this wristband is really nice because you can put your hand here and your wrist will be not cramping after a long time of shooting. Another feature what I like about this cage is this bracket which is over here, and I will show you what it does in a second. We just have to open these compartments first on the GH5, and as you can see, GH5's HDMI port is over here. I have to first attach this one. This comes with the TILTA cage when you purchase it. What it does is it takes the HDMI from here and delivers it top of the cage, which gives you easier access for your HDMI port. And this bracket secures this HDMI cable in place. So if you hit your GH5 somewhere, this bracket will protect your HDMI port. I will just go ahead and install these parts and then you will see and understand better. So now, as you can see, this HDMI port is taking top of the camera. And when we tighten the screw which is over here, this will hold the HDMI cable. We don't need to tighten it super much because it's really not going anywhere, that's for sure. And I really like this bracket because now it's gonna protect your HDMI port and you don't need to worry about, you know, trying to find your HDMI port in the dark. It's just top on the cage, which is super nice in my opinion. Now we can attach our lens, and it's this bad boy over here. This is Sigma 18-35, and this lens is amazing. If you're gonna purchase a GH5 or if you own a GH5, I can highly recommend this lens for you. But there's a catch with this lens because this is not a micro four thirds lens. this specific one has Canon EF mount. So in order to attach this lens to our GH5, we need an adapter. You can use some cheap regular adapters, but the problem with these adapters is that there is no electronics built into these. So your camera will not speak to your lens, and I don't like that. That's why I don't use these regular adapters, but of course if you're on a budget you can use this for sure. But I can recommend a Speedbooster to you. And this specific one is actually Viltrox Speedbooster. You can check it also from here, and as I was saying, you can find down in the description for all these products if you want to purchase them. They're affiliate links, so if you order anything from those links, my channel will get small commission, but it will not cost you anything, it will just support my channel. There's also Metabone Speedbooster, you can get that one, but this one is actually way much more cheaper than Metabones, and it does the job almost the same. There's so minor changes and I don't care about those at all, and I don't think you will as well. So I can highly recommend this Speedbooster if you want to save some money. So let's go ahead and put this Speedbooster first. Once it's in place, we can put our lens straight to the camera, but actually before I do that, I want to show you something. There is a catch with the Speedbooster, and if you have been following my channel, you can find my previous rig build on my channel as well. In that video I was complaining about this problem with the Speedbooster, and I will just try to show you again over here. So if I move the Speedbooster, I'm not sure if you're able to hear that, but there is a little bit of a play, and that's super annoying for me because I don't want that there will be any play between my lens or my Speedbooster. So in order to avoid this problem or fix this problem, let's say, we have to attach a Speedbooster adapter over here to these holes. As you can see, this cage actually supports that, and also on the Speedbooster there is holes to attach that adapter, and which is over here. You can also find links for this specific product. What this actually does is that you connect 2 bolts to the Speedbooster and 2 bolts to the cage, so it secures it nicely and really strong in place. There is not gonna be any movement after we attach this one over here. So let's go ahead and put the screws. These are super hard to make while you're filming because I need this hand. Actually, I need this hand to put this over here. So please give it this video a thumbs up for the support, because I know that this kind of stuff is gonna help many people in the future when they are trying to build a rig for their GH5. They don't need to search for the problems. There will be already a solution. So if you want me to make this kind of content for you guys, please crush the like button. It will help my channel a lot. And also consider subscribing if you're interested about this kind of content. Alrighty, last 2 bolts. Now it's secured, and check this out. 0 sound, 0 play, problem solved. Now we can attach our lens, but again, before I do that, I would like to attach some stuff for this bad boy. If you order TILTA Focus system, which comes with the motor and plus focus pulling wheel, you will get this focus gear ring. But I hate this one. I don't want to use this one because there's this notch over here and it's always on the way, this one. No matter what you do, this is gonna touch your motor and it's gonna annoy you. So basically I don't use these ones. Instead, I have ordered again from TILTA these focus gear rings. You can find links also for these in the down in the description. And these are basically staying on my lens all the time, and they are just turning my lens into a cinema lens basically. So let's go ahead and put these. Before I would like to tell the sizes of these things, because they are different in size. I found this very much more useful because, as you can see, I'm not sure if you're able to see, but Sigma's this wheel is smaller than this one. So if you're ever planning to use this zoom ring with your follow focus system, then of course you want to attach here as well focus gear ring. That's why I ordered that one smaller. So I would like to share the numbers with you. This one, the smaller one, is 75 to 77, and the big one is 78 to 80. So let's put these over here. They go really easily, because this one is actually bigger for GH5, because this is 77. But I didn't want it to, like, you know, hustle to while I'm putting these. Of course you can, you know, just order 77 to big side as well. It's totally fine. Now lens is ready to be attached to the camera. This is already really nice setup. This cage gives you really nice grip. But of course we will not stop here. We will keep putting more stuff and more stuff, because why not, right? Next gear we're gonna attach to GH5 is the focus handle. I want to mention something before I continue. I have ordered TILTA Type C cage plus nucleus nano follow focus. Those were only stuff which I have ordered from the TILTA, and after that my rig was pretty much done. So I can also recommend you the same. As I was saying, you can find links down in the description. I like this focus handle quite much because, as you can see, there is a battery compartment which is over here. Let's put the battery already inside before we continue, and it works with MPF battery. We just slide it in and it locks into place. So with this focus handle you're able to start recording and stop recording on the GH5. And also you're able to control the follow focus motor with this handle. That's why I like this handle. After I got this handle, I kind of stopped to use my focus wheel. I use this only if I'm in front of the camera, then I have access to my focus motor wirelessly. Or of course you can give this to a focus puller. So let's go ahead and insert the focus handle. One thing I want to show, there is this pin over here on the cage. When you press that one, let's do it this way that you will see what's happening when I press that one. When you press here, you're able to slide the handle inside, and after this handle will never go outside. You can do whatever you want. This pin will secure it in place, but as you can see, it is moving right now because this allows you to adjust where you want your handle to be, because it depends how much clearance you want in between handle and the camera. When you're satisfied with the position, and then you turn this wheel, and after that it's not gonna move anywhere. I like this system really much. TILTA has thinked everything in my opinion. After this one, as you can see, again we have really a nice grip on our camera, and you can do whatever you want with this rig already. But are we gonna stop? Of course not. Let's continue. Next thing what we're gonna attach is the focus motor. So this is the nucleus nano follow focus motor system. I like this really much, and I cannot talk about this small thing enough. It does the job really nicely. I think it's super cheap for what you get from this gear. Again, you can find the video about nucleus nano-follow focus system over here. And there comes this small rod when you order the product. You just slide this over here and then tighten this screw down, and it's not gonna move anywhere after that. Let's put this over here. Before actually I put the motor, I would like to put the cables already. Then it will be way much more easier. And as you can see, there's 2 ports on the motor, and I will also explain what these ports are and why these are super important. You get this cable when you order the wireless follow focus system. So this cable goes inside your motor and then it goes to your focus handle. Basically, it gets the power from there. If you don't have the nucleus nano focus handle, you need a power bank to power this bad boy, because this doesn't have any battery inside. So you need to power this with power bank. And this second cable, this didn't come actually with the nucleus nano-follow focus system. This came with the TILTA Type-C cage. As you can see, there's typings on this cable, and this cable changed whole my shooting experience, and I cannot talk about it enough. You will see in a second what I am talking about. So as you can see, it says for motor, so you just put it to motor, and after this we can attach the follow focus motor to the rod. Now the cables are ready to be attached, so let's do some cable management. Roll this a couple of times here, and after that it goes to our focus handle. And then the second cable will go to our GH5's remote input. So let's go ahead and put that one. I would like to also fix this cable just a little because it's so long right now. Once it's in, we're gonna need a battery to the GH5. Let's turn the GH5 on.
This is lit.
And then the focus handle on. As you can see, we got power to the focus motor. If I move the wheel, as you can see, we are able to control the focus on the camera. Of course, we can calibrate it. There is a button for that one. We just click and hold it, and we just have to hold the focus wheel in the ends, and then it's ready. Now if we move the wheel,
Start it up.
it's really nice to control this focus wheel. In the previous video, some people asked, is there a delay? And as you can see, there is 0 delay. You can rewind the video and check if you want to make sure. The record function I was talking about, it changed my game really much, because sometimes you're not able to access the, these buttons. You can have this hand, somewhere. Maybe your hand is on the zoom, you're controlling your zoom, and same time you're controlling your focus, and plus you want to click the record button. That's impossible in this scenario, but I mean from the camera at least. But with the focus handle you're able to do that. You just press the button, and I will press it while you're looking at the screen. As you can see right now, the GH5 is not recording. Let's drop the ISO a little bit, maybe you will see better. So if I press the record button, as you can see, GH5 starts recording. And then if I press again, it will stop recording, of course. And when you check the lamp, which is over here, if I press the record button, it turns red, and if I click that again, as you can see, you're able to see if you're recording or not from top of the camera, if you're not able to see your screen. Next, we are going to attach the focus handle. As you can see, this looks premium in my opinion. TILTA has really nice finish on their products. And there is enough holes to put anything to this bad boy. And I would like to show you this function over here as well. Do you remember the pin while we are putting the handle, right? And you kind of have the same over here. And if you pull this down, you're able to attach a hot shoe mount, and if you leave, it locks it into place. So let's go ahead and put this mount, which will hold our Atomos Ninja V monitor. Then we can put this handle over here. You can use this side or other way around, depends what kind of system you're going to use, or lens, depends on your weight, but I will put it this way. And after that, we just tied it down. And this is not gonna go anywhere, you can make sure. And after that, we can put our monitor. I'm using Atomos Ninja V. I mean, there is a lot of videos about this monitor already, but if you want to check my video about this bad boy, you can find it over here, and also links if you want to purchase one. I really like this monitor. I mean, I cannot talk about this enough. And I'm using SSD for this as well, so let's put that one first. And of course you can use the regular MPF batteries for the Atomos Ninja V, but I'm using different system. But sometimes I use this as well. I don't use the other system, but I will show that in a second. But let's take this away for now, and I will just plug the adapter which comes with the Atomos Ninja V monitor, and you will see why in a second. So let's put this on top of the camera, and in this adapter, as you can see, there's this array pin. I like it really much because, as you can see, in Atomos there's array holes which will hold the monitor in place. So let's put this over here, and after this we can attach our HDMI cable. And this is just a cable which I have ordered from Amazon. I believe this was costing $5, maybe 6, I can be wrong, but it wasn't costing like $60 like Atomos original cables. And I don't think you have to order those cables because this does the job quite fine. And I'm not sure if you're able to see, but this delivers 8K information, so I mean, $6, come on. So let's go ahead and put this one. Next, I'm going to attach ND filters to the camera. I have been using K&F Concept's ND filters for a long time now. You can also find videos about them in my channel if you want to check them out. And I'm using some specific setup on my rig, and which is K&F Concept Nano X variable ND filter. And I like this notch which is over here. I don't need to try to turn it from the wheel. It makes my life easier. And there is also here, I would like that you will read these by yourself, but I will explain them anyway. As you can see, variable ND is on the top, and then I have again K&F Concept's black diffusion filter over here. It gives that creamy look while I'm filming, and I really like that. And as you can see, I have 82mm diffusion filter and variable ND filter, and I have step up rings for those, and I highly recommend to you as well. You can find links for those as well down in the description. And as you can see, I have a little bit weird system, and I'm able to get rid of all those filters and diffusion filters just by lifting this cap off. This is from U-Rig. You can also find links for this specific product. I really like it as well. If I don't want any diffusion filter or, you know, variable ND filter, I can just lift this up, and then I will straight see everything from my Sigma glass. So let's go ahead and put this one as well. This is what I was talking about. You just voila. I mean, this system is super handy. I really like it quite much. Now we can attach the bottom part of the TILTA Type-C cage. This also comes with the TILTA Type-C cage, and as you can see, there is lock mechanism on this one. Your cage comes here, and this part can go to your tripod or wherever you want to put it on a slider. It's gonna be hard, but I will try to show this to you. So you just slide it from this rail. When it's in the place, you just lock it down and it's not gonna go anywhere. And after this, we can put the rods, and these rods also come with the TILTA Type-C cage system. In order to adjust these rods, there is this notches over here, and you can tighten them down or loose them. And when it's ready, now we can attach our power source to our rig. This is just a V-mount adapter, and as you can see, there is output voltage over here, and I have covered the crazy amounts that I will not mistakenly plug something here because I don't want to burn my GH5 or anything. And I can recommend the same. If you're not using the ports, just put the duct tape or something just for security reasons. So let's go ahead and put this one. When this is in the place, my lights are dying right now, and I'm not gonna do another take. I will just finish it without the practical lights. I'm sorry for that, but I think you will understand. This is already a long video. I usually open my monitor when it's in place, and if I'm able to open my monitor and close it, then if this is not on the way, then I have attached it right. And after I attach this V-mount adapter, I would like to show you something. With this V-mount adapter, you can use, of course, regular V-mount batteries, but I'm using this one. And I really like this product because this allows you to use your old MPF batteries on your rigs. So if you have around hanging some MPF batteries, I can highly recommend getting this one because, as you know, V-mount batteries are expensive. Of course, if you have them, you can use them as well. But if you have MPF batteries, you don't need to invest on the V-mount batteries. I believe this was costing like 10 bucks or something. I will also put a link for this product as well down in the description. So you attach 2 MPF batteries, and these MPF batteries will be enough to power your GH5 and your Atomos Ninja V. After they're in the place, then we can attach it to our GH5. Our system is balanced because now we have enough weight in the back. After this, now I will show you what I was meaning about the Atomos Ninja V adapter. Now I am able to power my Atomos Ninja V with my V-mount batteries. So we just put the cable. Let's do some cable management at the same time. We don't want that cable will be hanging around, right? So we just do a couple of turns. Atomos Ninja V lacks quite much battery, so we can just plug that to 12 watts, totally fine. And we will save the 7.2 for the GH5. So 12 volt goes to Atomos Ninja V, 7.2 volt goes to GH5. Make sure these are correct, guys, because I don't want that you will burn your camera. That's not something nice, right? In order to power our GH5, we will use dummy battery. I believe you can use these dummy batteries on the GH5, GH5 Mark II as well, and GH6 most probably. Now we can take the regular battery out from the GH5. We can insert the dummy battery, and when the dummy battery is inside, then we can run the cable from under the rig and attach that to our 7.2 volts. And after that, when everything is attached, we can go ahead and power our Atomos Ninja V and our GH5 as well. Let's turn the handle as well. Now, as you can see, we have power on the GH5, power on the Atomos Ninja V, and power on the handle. And we are powering it with the V-mount battery, which is really ideal situation. This setup can be really handy if you're in a studio environment or if you're gonna do bigger projects. I think this setup will be perfect for you. I also use some other stuff with this rig. As I was mentioning, I'm using the focus wheel if I'm in front of the camera, and also you can give this focus wheel to a focus puller. It comes really handy. When you power the focus handle, it takes over the focus right away. You don't need to do any setup. You can just control your focus wheel. Sometimes you have to calibrate the focus wheel, but that's another story. And if you want how you do that, you can check my TILTA Follow Focus system review. I sometimes use some accessories with my rig, and when I do that, I use this small rig product. This allows me to attach microphones or some practical lights to my rig. Let's go ahead and install it and you will see what I mean by that. And I have this small mini SANDMARC RGB LED light, and I really like this product. It gives enough power and it lasts quite long, and it's metal construction, so it's really well built. I can also highly recommend this one as well. Of course, you can use something, more bigger if you want to, but I think this small lamp is totally fine if you're gonna attach it to this rig, let's say. So let's go ahead and put this one as well. It gives that, extra light sometimes when you need it. I really like this small practical light, and it's really easy to attach to this rig if you're outside. Sometimes this small light comes really handy. Of course, you can put to that mount some small microphone as well if you want to. Of course, you can even add more stuff to this rig because there is enough space to do that, and also holes to do that. But I really like this rig, and I can highly recommend to anybody who is in the market to rig their GH5. And don't think it just about GH5. If you move to any other brand, for example, if you get SONY camera, let's say, or Canon, then you can just change this camera cage to SONY or Canon camera. You can still use the TILTA handle, focus handle, and also wireless follow focus system, and also monitor as well, of course. And V-mount batteries are also totally usable to any camera. So this makes this cage super versatile to anybody which is in the market to build a rig. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked the video, please crush the like button, and if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one.